Hi, my name is Avanti and I am a freshman at Wesleyan University. And today I will be presenting a piece written by Drew based on Dante's Inferno, which we read and worked on at Cheshire Correctional. So, as Dante wrote, as little flowers which the chill of night has bent and huddled, when the white sun strikes, grow straight and open fully on their stems, so did I too, with my exhausted force. Now, Drew, tried and tired from what he's had to face, bent from his circumstance, really shows us the contemporary relevance of Dante's work. And to me, the white sun here represents the powerful force of compassion. And I believe that it is this compassion that has enabled Drew to open up, share, and see what he's really capable of. So, to explain, this process involved exploring the connections between Dante's Inferno and the lives of these incarcerated men. In Inferno, Dante tells us his story about his journey through hell, from a physical and mental darkness into the light. So, like Drew's classmates, Drew can identify with this work powerfully because he's going through his own hell right now. However, it's not about identifying with the sinners, but identifying with Dante and his journey, how he got from a difficult place and reached someplace better. So I believe that this very piece represents Drew's journey in a very pure, raw, and honest form. And I chose it because I felt the need to call attention onto the harsh reality, not just of incarceration, but of the circumstances that can lead up to it. Drew has really developed as a person and as a writer, and he even says that the True program has sent him on a journey of personal growth. There are parts of this piece where Drew is talking to himself and he's wondering how he got to where he is. There are also parts where he confronts darker parts of himself and his life. So, like Dante, Drew acknowledges his need to go down a different path to get to that someplace better that I mentioned. And it shows us what he's been through on his journey through his own personal hell. So, I present to you the story of Drew, a guy who doesn't like being complimented because it says it makes him feel weird, a guy who was dying to just stop by every fast food joint, a guy who relives his past a lot, and a guy whose friends, after hearing this piece, said, "You didn't put any humor in it, which means I don't know if you wrote it." Okay. Where do I even start? How can I begin? It's hard to grow up when you were never a kid. Now look where you're at, sitting doing a bid. It's ironic now, because you're growing up in a cell. It's like your whole life before this was living in a shell. Scared to be yourself, you took the real you and you put it up on a shelf. You thought it was out of reach. You didn't know what it became. You thought that it was gone, but it was hiding in your brain. You tried to live a life, but what's a life full of pain and stress when every relationship you have is like a game of chess? Try to confront your demons. Try not to blame your past. You need to slow down. Right now you're moving way too fast. You need to get your feet on solid ground. You need to go down a different path. But why? Why do I set my expectations so high? Most of my life, it's like I've been living a lie. Can't meet these expectations, so F it. I'll just get high. Next step is death. I'll be better off when I die. And if you think I'm put together, I guess looks can be deceiving. Because honestly, most nights, I just wish that I'd stop breathing. And I wish I could ask God for help. But I don't believe in Him. God, show me the way, because the devil's trying to break me down. The only thing that I pray is that my feet don't fail me now. And I don't think that there's nothing I can do now to right my wrongs. I want to talk to God, but I'm afraid because we haven't spoken in so long. So I guess I gotta look for help inside myself instead. But I don't even believe in myself. So what am I believing? My whole existence is just a pattern of people I love leaving. Sometimes I feel so alone, I just don't know. Feels like I've been down this road before. So lonely and cold. It's like something takes over me as soon as I go home and close the door. Kind of feels like deja vu. I want to get away from this place, I do. But I can't, and I won't. See, I try. But I know it's a lie. And they say that everything happens for a reason, but really the only thing I've done this far is commit treason. Against myself, against my family. There's no way this chapter should have been a part of my destiny. This self-destruction, it's basically a part of me. Too real. It's basically gravity. All it's done is held me down. I tried to get up, but I'm still stuck. At this point, it's too late. I don't even give a This infernal whirlwind, which never rests, drives the spirits before its violence, turning and striking. It tortures them. This internal battle with myself, I'll never win. Now see my wretched punishment. See if any is as great as this. Thank you.